Kevin Owens fans, I got some bad news for you, and you got to admit it now. Accept it now. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that is, why you're going to agree with me, and why it does matter. Because Kevin Owens, he's done it all in WWE. Former NXT champion. He's headlined WrestleMania. He's been in Royal Rumbles. He's been in Elimination Chambers. He's been in top programs. He's a former Universal Champion, Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, U.S. Champion. He's done it all. He has done it all. He's feuded with the likes of John Cena and Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. He brought Steve Austin out of retirement at WrestleMania 38 in 2022. He became one of 4 men to headline WrestleMania in a tag team championship match. Him, Sami Zayn, the Usos. Think about that. Historical stuff. Historical stuff. He's been a Triple H guy since day one. Triple H ran NXT when he was brought in. And since Triple H took over main roster creative in the summer of 2022, Kevin Owens has been in the thick of it, right? He's currently feuding with Cody Rhodes right now. We'll see where that goes out. Because at Bash in Berlin, it was Cody Rhodes. He retained the undisputed WWE Championship over Kevin Owens. Fast forward, Bad Blood, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, they go over Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa. Coming out of that, Kevin Owens can't stand it. He can't stand it anymore, and he attacks Cody Rhodes in the parking lot coming out of that show. Classic heel move, classic stuff. Now, Kevin Owens has always been a guy that I've felt has underachieved in WWE. He's had a ton of success. I just listed at the top of the video. But at the same time, he's not a multiple-time world champion. He's done a lot, but he hasn't been the guy. He's just been a really close guy, right? Upper card, sometimes main eventer when they need him. Every time they call on him, he absolutely delivers. They just don't follow up with it, right? Start and stop push is literally the name of the game when it comes to Kevin Owens. Now, that leads us to today's video. I was thinking about this. There's a lot going on with Kevin Owens, right? Obviously, he just turned heel. Obviously, he's in a program with Cody Rhodes, and obviously, he's going to get a championship match. Depending on when you hear this video, maybe the match is already announced. But then it got me thinking two things. Two things that you need to admit. So, Kevin Owens, he revealed in May that his contract with WWE is slated to expire in the near future. He talked about how it's up in 9 months. Since then, there's been no contract status update. He's been paired with Randy Orton. He's been in a feud with Cody Rhodes. Clearly, they're trying to re-sign him. Now, in a minute, I'm going to read a transcript from a recent interview with Sports Illustrated, which he talks about his future. But this is what you need to admit. This is what you need to accept if you're a Kevin Owens fan. There is nothing else in WWE for him to accomplish. And I think he is a classic guy where he's done a lot in WWE, but he's never been the guy. And you know that AEW is going to come a-calling. Before, when his deal was up, either it was 2021, 2022, before Kevin Owens re-signed, there was a lot of reports talking about how AEW, they really want Kevin Owens. He is a guy that Tony Khan really would like to sign. But Tony Khan didn't get the legal opportunity to sit down, talk with Kevin, and go, hey, Kevin, what do you want? What do you need? This is what we're willing to give you. If WWE does not re-sign Kevin Owens before his deal is up, I think he should seriously consider going to AEW. He should seriously, just for out of, the best interest of his family, and he's a family guy, he needs to sit down and have a conversation with Tony Khan and go, Tony, this is what I'm looking for. What can you give me? Because Tony Khan's going to write him a blank check. And I think he's actually a guy that could really help out AEW. And I understand AEW, they sign everybody and everybody. But, Kevin Owens is a guy that can make a difference in AEW. All right? He can talk. He can work. He's got a name. He fits that style. If I'm WWE, I am not letting him get to the expiration date of his contract. I think he needs to leave WWE and go to AEW because I think he could be a bigger guy than he is in WWE. I think he can be a world champion, a multiple-time world champion. I think they will do a lot of good things with him. I would sign a shorter side deal, but still, I would seriously go to AEW. That's something in which Kevin Owens fans need to admit. Now, let's talk about Kevin Owens. Let's talk about the fact that he has been open about his contract status. He said in regards to a CBS interview, he admitted that in his 2017 Universal Championship run, he didn't go exactly how he wanted to. He's been open about not enjoying his reign as Universal Champion. And that because it started, I mean, think about this. That reign started with the help of Triple H before he put over Goldberg in early 2017 to drop the title and then work WrestleMania 33 against Chris Jericho. The reason that he does not like his Universal Championship reign is because he did not simply enjoy it. And that's something in which I think you need to do, right? You don't get multiple Universal Championship reigns or WWE Championship reigns. He said it's natural to want to be on WrestleMania in the biggest way possible and winning titles. It's still an accolade that's incredibly flattering, incredibly deserving and rewarding, but I think it helped me be less obsessed. I guess by the aspect is from 2015 to 2018, 2019, that's all I could think about. That was when I was champion all the time. I was Intercontinental Champion, I was U.S. Champion, I was Universal Champion, and I was never happy. I always wanted to do more. I wanted the next week to be bigger. I'd finish a match and think, okay, what's next for now? And now the people speak, I don't know. We don't know what's next week. We'll figure it out. You know what I mean? And I really didn't enjoy any of it as much as I should have. I went away and I had double knee surgery in 2018. I spent 5 months at home away from it, and I think that really helped me put things in perspective. I really needed to get that time away because at the time I was on the road with WWE for 4 years, and it's like a train. You get on, you get off. You don't realize how quickly time passes. When I was away, I talked to a lot of people about how it was really hard for me to shut it off and just be consumed by wrestling all the time. I actually remember one of the useful talks that I had was with Shawn Michaels. I called him out of the blue, and he was kind of like listening to me, and he just kind of helped me. He told me in a lot of ways throughout his career, he was a lot like me, always obsessed about what's next, not enjoying the ride. Just hearing it from somebody I looked up to so much just kind of helped me let go of it. And since then, I still have my moments where I get swept up in it. I'm able to pull back and go, hey, this is pretty incredible. Maybe it's not perfect, or maybe it's not the way you think it should be sometimes, but come on. That's been very helpful. Since then, the change perspective, I've been in the ring with Stone Cold. I've won the tag team titles at WrestleMania with my best friend. It's all worked out. I was in the ring at WrestleMania this year with Randy Orton. Just mind-boggling stuff, end quote. So, pretty deep from Kevin Owens. But as I said, I think you need, if you're Kevin Owens, to seriously consider going to AEW, because I think it's a move that could help him a lot more than just simply staying in WWE.